Welcome to the gripping story of Aiden Fucci, a 14-year-old boy from Florida, caught in a web of mystery and suspicion. Join us as we delve into the police interrogation room, where Aiden finds himself under intense scrutiny in the year 2021. His alleged crime? The murder of his 13-year-old classmate, Tristan Bailey. Are these accusations founded, or is Aiden innocent as he claims to be? To uncover the truth behind this shocking case, we must journey back to the very beginning. In the quiet town of St. John's, Florida, a storm was about to brew. Meet Tristan Bailey, a 13-year-old cheerleader attending Patriot Oaks Academy. But she was no ordinary cheerleader. Tristan possessed an unstoppable spirit, radiating enthusiasm, ambition, and an unwavering determination rarely seen among her peers. Meanwhile, in the same halls, lurked Aiden Fucci, a self-proclaimed oddball. While Aiden maintained a facade of respect towards his teachers, his true colors shone through his disdain for authority, his arrogance, and his constant know-it-all attitude. Aiden's unpredictable behavior had earned him a notorious reputation, leading to regular suspensions after his relentless clashes with classmates. Get ready to dive into a captivating story of rivalry, resilience, and the power of unlikely friendships as Tristan and Aiden's paths intertwine in ways no one could have anticipated.
Well, at first, I didn't know if it was him or his friend that was in ISS, and that's why they were in ISS, because one was saying the other one said it.
But the allegation was that Aiden threatened to throw another student out a window.
That's correct.
A female student.
That's correct.
Okay.
But outside of school, Aiden was harboring a dark secret. His mind was captivated by mystery. Aiden's obsession with murder was extraordinary, to say the least. He found himself frequently engrossed in conversations with his friends. Aiden often talked about his deep desire to feel what it would be like to kill another human being.
He has said he said his knife, he wanted to slit somebody's throat, and he said it'd be satisfying. He's talked about killing people. He's talked about fighting people. I've seen him practice stabbing motions with his knife.
Aiden would often talk about how he would murder his hypothetical victims. He suggested that he would take them into a wooded area at night, stab them, leave, and later claim he had nothing to do with the murders.
When he talked about killing somebody, he even told Zoffie Bowman how he would do it, and what he told her was, I would walk around at night and I would find somebody else walking at night. I would drag them in the woods and I would stab them, and then I would pretend like I didn't do it so that I could keep killing people.
In her sworn testimony, Aiden's girlfriend confirmed that he had an unnatural obsession with the idea of killing and often claimed to hear voices in his head encouraging him to murder someone. When he wasn't at school, Aiden would always carry two knives, named Picker and Poker. On several occasions, she said Aiden would pretend to stab her or sneak up behind her and hold one of these knives to her throat. Despite the blatant red flags on display, his girlfriend believed it was nothing more than teenage morbid curiosity. She never thought he would go through with it.
That's going to be Sophie coming on the skateboard towards the house.
On May 8th, 2021, the day before Mother's Day, Aiden spent the day with his girlfriend and their friend, Trey. The three of them spent the day skateboarding around the neighborhood, as they often did. Across town, Tristan was enjoying dinner with her family. When she returned home around midnight, Tristan's older sister saw her on a video chat with a boy wearing a baseball cap, who convinced her to come and hang out at Trey's house. After an hour together, Aiden and Tristan left Trey's house between 1:24 and 1:45 a.m. Neighborhood surveillance cameras caught them walking toward a cul-de-sac at the end of the street. It was the last time Tristan would be seen alive. Aiden took Tristan to a wooded area and stabbed her 114 times, killing her before she could fight for her life. The murder happened exactly as he had previously suggested. He took someone into the woods and stabbed them. In his mind, he had committed the perfect crime, but little did he know, fate had other plans in store.
You can see that he's carrying something in his hands.
At 3:27 a.m., Aiden ran back home barefoot, holding his shoes. When he eventually got home, Aiden got to work, hiding the evidence in his room, convinced that he had gotten away with murder. The following morning on Mother's Day 2021, Tristan's family made the horrifying discovery that their daughter and sister were missing. After exhausting all options, they contacted the authorities, who put out a missing persons report and began interviewing those who knew her. That list included the last person to see her alive, Aiden. Aiden's testimony to the authorities did not inspire confidence. His timeline didn't add up, as he seemingly took 2 hours to return home, which was at most a 30-minute walk. He suggested that Tristan had been hanging around with a 20-something drug dealer, a claim that nobody else supported. And then authorities received an email with an attachment. It was a Snapchat screenshot in the back of the patrol car. Aiden took a selfie with a peace sign, adding a text banner that read, "Hey guys, has anybody seen Tristan lately?" His classmates shot back, reminding him that Aiden was the only one who knew what happened. But his sociopathic glee didn't end with just one post, as he openly implied that his victim was alive and staging this whole saga.
We're having fun in a f***ing cop car.
Yep. Tristan.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristan, if you f***ing walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month.
Before the police could obtain Aiden's cell phone, a runner discovered the bloody corpse of Tristan in the woods with the visible stab wounds. Within an hour, the police put out a search warrant for Aiden and brought him in for questioning, leaving him in a room with his parents. At this point, it's obvious just how much trouble Aiden is in, but his cold refusal to even acknowledge it is chilling when reminded that his friend is dead. Aiden fails to see why he should care.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No, she's dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
You were
He
the
was
last
the
one
last
with
one
her.
seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son.
At one point during the encounter, Aiden's parents press him to acknowledge just how serious the situation is, but he can't seem to see it when they ask if he's scared. Aiden claims he isn't, despite his fidgety hand movements.
Are you not scared?
Not really.
Not really?
I'm a little scared, but...
If he didn't do nothing, he wouldn't be worried about him.
No, it's not listen.
If he do nothing right.
Aiden's parents continue pressing him for his side of the story, but he remains totally unmoved, offering up vague answers through a disinterested mumble and frequently avoiding eye contact. Aiden admits that he kissed Tristan and did more with her, confirming that his DNA is on her. Yet, through it all, he shows seemingly no recognition of how damning that evidence could be.
What were you doing outside that late at night?
I was at Trey's house hanging out with them.
Did you kiss or do anything with this girl?
Be honest as you can to them.
Two.
Yes.
Yeah, I kissed her.
Any further?
Mm-hmm.
So your DNA's gonna be on her?
Later on, Aiden is again asked if there's anything that's still being hidden from his parents. While he insists there isn't, he takes the opportunity to try and frame Tristan as the aggressor, implying that she got aggressive with Aiden and prompting him to push her. Knowing the truth, that claim is nothing but sociopathic, and his clear lack of emotion or even apprehension is chilling to see.
Does he know any other thing that I don't know? Did y'all have sex?
Did she really grab you and you just really pushed her? Was that?
No, she did.
You don't know what happened to her after you pushed her?
Did she say, ow, or be bad?
And she said, Aiden. She was like, Aiden. I think I pushed her, but I told her to have fun. And she walked off.
Do you know what directions you walked in?
Probably the other way, because she wasn't next to me anymore.
When his parents finally pressed him for his side of the story, Aiden gave them a slight variant of what he had told the police. claiming that Tristan had no intentions of going home that night. According to him, she was looking for someone to go home with and decided to get a ride with her dealer. However, his body language was far from convincing, as he offered the information through a disinterested mumble.
Did you tell me anything different about a car that we don't know about? No. Do you know if this girl got picked up?
We told him about her dealer.
You think she got picked up by him?
Probably. She said she wouldn't come home. She said she's gonna find somebody to stay
Like
at
she
her
left her
house.
there walking? Like you think she got picked up after that? She just kept walking?
Probably. I don't know.
Do you know if she turned the other direction or she was just still walking behind you?
She pushed her down and you walk away. We shouldn't be talking.
I just asked what he told the cops. I just asked what he told them.
When Aiden's parents encouraged their son to say nothing until his attorney arrived, the police raided their home. When they entered Aiden's room, they discovered a treasure trove of smoking gun evidence. They found an empty knife sheath in his drawer, allegedly poker. Stuffed next to his dresser, they also found a pair of wet Nike shoes with blood on them, matching the outfit Aiden wore in the surveillance footage. And authorities found a bloodied t-shirt and a pair of wet blue denim jeans, which matched the outfit Aiden wore that day, stuffed under the dresser. But as if that wasn't enough, authorities also found that the drain in the bathroom sink had traces of blood and dirt. Among his belongings, an odd notebook contained drawings of a violent and satanic nature. There was no question. Authorities quickly arrested Aiden on a charge of second-degree murder, upping it to first degree after the extent of Tristan's wounds became clear. Then, out of the blue, Aiden's mother, Crystal, was arrested on a warrant. Thanks to a surveillance video within the home,
Smith is seen cleaning her son's bloody jeans. When officers went into the home, they found a pair of wet jeans in Fucci's bedroom. And as we reported earlier this summer, the jeans and a drain in a bathroom tested positive for blood.
Thanks to a surveillance video within the home, Crystal had been caught on tape washing Aiden's bloodied blue jeans in the sink. Authorities quickly charged her with tampering with crucial case evidence and advising her son to lie about what he wore the night of the murder. She has pleaded not guilty to both of these allegations. In September 2021, Aiden was brought into a room at the Duval County Jail to observe the process of his pretrial hearing. However, everyone viewed his behavior as erratic, if not highly concerning.
Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
From the moment he enters the room, Aiden seems dazed and confused, but it all gets a little more unusual when he begins mumbling about demons taking his soul.
Come on. I don't want to let you demons. I don't want to let you demons take my soul. You demons want to take my soul away. I don't want to let you demons steal my soul. I don't know what's going on.
Since investigators found a notebook full of satanic drawings, it is not impossible that Aiden truly believed demons were attacking him. However, this is likely Aiden's last-ditch effort to secure a way out of prison. The insanity plea has long been a go-to solution for killers and psychopaths, and faking a demonic possession works, except when it doesn't. Aiden would eventually go to trial for his crimes. The judge declared that his alleged demonic possession would not be considered, which unsurprisingly seemed to help Aiden overcome the demonic attacks he was allegedly suffering beforehand. The old, emotionless personality that his classmates warned about returned, with Aiden barely reacting to the gruesome details of his crimes. Throughout the trial, Aiden was seen following the orders given to him by his attorney, barely saying a word except when necessary. However, that doesn't mean his performance was perfect or polished. At one point, Aiden was caught on camera laughing at something his attorney wrote, undermining any apology he had made to Tristan's family. But that happiness didn't last long. When Aiden's grandmother took to the stand, her tearful testimony seemed to affect Aiden more than anyone else. She tearfully confessed that the boy in front of her was not the grandson she had helped raise. Aiden was genuinely affected by the comments.
So sorry. I still need my mama back. Wow, this is so hard.
This marks the only instance in the entire trial that Aiden was shown to exhibit some kind of genuine, non-contrived emotion. Like a true psychopath, it was only because it affected him. Despite the agony experienced by Tristan's family, Aiden remained unaffected by their suffering during the duration of the trial. However, look at the way he responds when his grandmother fears she'll never see him again.
I know we're a very large Christian family, and we pray all the time, and I just hope you consider it a little bit, and please don't take him out of our lives forever. I know that I'd die and not be able to spend time with him sometime before I go.
At this moment, it appears that Hayden has finally realized the scale of the consequences of his actions, but it passed quickly. The judge eventually decided that Aiden's crime, which lacked any motive and was done purely to cause harm to another human, was worthy of life in prison. Surprisingly, Aiden didn't seem fazed by that news whatsoever.
Mr. Fucci, having entered a plea of guilty to the crime of first-degree murder, I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristan Bailey. I sentence you to life in prison. Because of your age, you are eligible for review of the sentence in 25 years.
From the chilling depths of his twisted mind, Aiden yearned for the sensation of taking a life. Throughout the trial, he may have superficially expressed remorse to Tristan's grieving family, but his hollow apologies fell upon deaf ears. It seems that the weight of the sentence hasn't truly sunk in for him. To Aiden, this punishment holds little significance, for he had always longed to taste the exhilaration of extinguishing a life, and now he could proudly claim that he had achieved his sinister desire. As we conclude Aiden's disturbing tale, it's a stark reminder of the chilling realities lurking within our society. If you're fascinated by true crime mysteries, click this video for more gripping narratives that unravel the darkest corners of human behavior. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat.